What's the coldest bet you've ever accepted? I found out my boyfriend had a bet on me after we'd already been dating for 3 weeks. And the worst part? I was the prize. It happened at the coffee shop where I worked. I was cleaning the counter when I heard two guys at a nearby table laughing. One of them said, "I bet you couldn't get her to date you for a month." I froze. They were talking about me. His friend laughed. "She already said no like 50 times. 47, he corrected. Then came the part that made my stomach drop. "Fine," he said. "1 month. What do I get?" "We'll pay for your trip to Miami." They shook hands. I stood there pretending I hadn't heard anything. My face was burning. But instead of confronting him, I decided to do something I still can't believe I did. I waited. That afternoon, he walked up to the counter with the same stupid smile he always had. "Hey, you still want to go out sometime?" I looked him straight in the eyes. "Sure." His smile disappeared for half a second. Then he nodded. "Friday?" "Friday." I went into that first date expecting the worst. I thought he'd be fake. I thought he'd spend the whole night pretending to care. Instead, he took me to a tiny outdoor movie screening on a rooftop. There were blankets, string lights, and an old black and white movie playing against a brick wall. He remembered that I'd once mentioned loving old movies. I remember thinking, he's actually paying attention. After that, we kept seeing each other. We went to late night diners, walked around street festivals, found random live music in the park. He remembered how I took my coffee. He knew which songs I hated. He even started showing up 10 minutes early because he knew I hated waiting. And slowly something terrifying happened. I stopped thinking about the bet. I started thinking about him. Then one Saturday, I took him somewhere important to me. I volunteered at a community center on weekends, helping kids with homework and art projects. The second I walked in, a group of kids ran toward me. "Miss Ava," one little girl grabbed my hand and looked at him. "Is that your boyfriend?" I opened my mouth. Before I could answer, he smiled. Yeah, he said it so naturally that my heart skipped. I looked at him. He just shrugged. That was the moment I realized I was in trouble. Because whatever this started as, it didn't feel fake anymore. Then came the last night of the month. I asked him to meet me by the lake. He arrived looking nervous. I checked my phone. 11:58. "I need to tell you something," he said. "The bet?" His entire face changed. "You heard?" "Everything." He looked down. "I was going to tell you." "When?" He didn't answer. I laughed, but there was nothing funny about it. "You had 1 month to win a trip to Miami." His voice cracked. "I never wanted the trip." "Then why did you do it?" He looked at me. "Because I liked you." I shook my head. "You didn't even know me." "I wanted to." That answer hurt more than I expected. I looked at the clock. 2 minutes until midnight. "You know what the worst part is?" I said. He stepped closer. "What?" For 1 month, I let myself believe someone had finally chosen me. He looked devastated. It wasn't fake. Maybe not anymore. The countdown on my phone began. 10, 9. He reached for my hand. "Come with me. Forget the bet. Forget them." 8, 7. I shook my head. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Midnight. I leaned forward and kissed him once. Then I whispered, "Now it's your turn to mean it," and I walked away. The next morning, he showed up at the coffee shop. No friends, no jokes, no audience. Just him. He was holding 2 coffees. "Can I take you out?" I crossed my arms. "Why?" He took a breath. "Because this time, if you say yes, I don't win anything." I stared at him. "And if I say no?" He smiled. "Then I'll ask again tomorrow." I couldn't help laughing. Then I took the coffee from his hand. "Good." He looked confused. I smiled. "Because you've got 46 more tries to catch up." And for the first time, there was no bet. Just 2 people deciding whether they were worth a second chance.